Hey y'all, I'm Krystal. Welcome back to my Texas garden. I am off property today with the birthday girl. Say hi, Mama Lai.
Hi.
So today is her birthday, and you want to tell everybody how young you are?
Well, it's not 69 anymore, that's for sure. 71 years old.
71. And we're not afraid to tell our age because it's a privilege, right?
Yeah, right.
So, Mama Lai is taking me to a couple of nurseries. One is a Thai-owned nursery where they specialize in Thai vegetable plants, right, Mama?
Right.
And then the other one is going to be a Vietnamese-owned nursery, and they specialize in Vietnamese plants. So, I am very, very excited. She's driving, I'm filming. It's been a long time since you drove me around, huh, Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. What, 30, 40 years ago?
Yep, she just aged me. Yep, I got my driver's license like 29 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been driving her around ever since, even in her own vehicles. Now she's driving me because I don't know where I'm at. All right, so I'll get back with you guys as soon as we get into the nursery. And if you are new around here, well, welcome. And if you're all about gardening naturally, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to smash the bell icon so you're notified every time we post a new video. It looks like there's like 2 or 3 greenhouses here just full of all different kinds of peppers.
Eggplant.
That's the tiger.
Tiger. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What is this?
Uh-oh, she found something.
What is this?
Well, it's a pepper with a variegated leaf. I've never seen that before.
Look, what is that?
Shoot?
Pepper.
It says shoot. S-H-U. That's really neat. Okay, so we're like in the 3rd greenhouse here, and Houston, if you want peppers or eggplants, this is a gold mine of peppers and eggplants, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I just love this. I asked him for a unique, and he brought me this pepper plant right here, and this one is called a black cobra. Beautiful. It's a nice big plant, and check out the gorgeous purple bloom. Okay, so that last nursery was the Thai nursery, and that's the one that specializes in the Thai produce, but it really does look like they specialize in peppers and eggplants. Had a ton of those. I bought a couple of plants, and I'll show y'all that when we get back to the house. But now we're at the 2nd nursery, which specializes in more Vietnamese plants. So here we go. And this nursery is a lot bigger. A lot bigger. Several different greenhouses to go in.
I got a papaya.
What'd you get, Mama?
Papaya.
She got some papaya. And what kind is that?
I'm not sure. What is it?
Well,
Vietnamese?
it said it was a Vietnamese, but the label says doo-doo.
Doo-doo?
Yeah, it says doo-doo.
I don't know what does that mean.
So we got lots of different herbs at this nursery. Lots and lots of different herbs to choose from. And this one is a purple perilla, and it's actually in the mint family, and it is really, really good. It's really good both raw and cooked. This nursery also has some ornamentals. And this is a ruella plant, which is good for earaches. And some more ornamentals over here. Y'all know what that is. That's lemongrass. Hey, did you know that there is like 55 different varieties of lemongrass? Pretty cool, huh? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the roots on that. Wow. Hold on. That's a thing of beauty. Those are the lucky bamboos. Have you ever seen them so tall before? Look at that. Normally when you see them, they're like that size. But look at that. It's a good 5 foot tall. Look at all the succulents. Look at these. Aren't those gorgeous? So this is all, everything that you would grow like indoors, low lights, in the shade. All this section right here is gonna be ornamental, I'm thinking, and low light. What kind of plant is that, Mama?
I don't know.
I love it when you answer me, I don't know, but I need it. Beautiful, beautiful. They take really good care of their plants here. Very, very beautiful plants.
But the bugs eat them.
No, that's like that on purpose. That's really cool. Look at this. This is the giant one. Aren't those beautiful? Alright, so this area back here is all different kinds of mama lie and trees. Mostly just fruit trees is what I'm seeing. We've got some different figs. And we've got peach trees over here. This says a red peach. I've never heard of that one. But they're all really, yeah, it says flowering peach. I'm not too sure what that is. Yeah, all pretty reasonably priced, I think. And then check out what I found over here. This is all sugarcane. All of this in here. This is all sugarcane. So we've got more ornamentals and more flowers. Just, you know, not just produce and fruit, but a nice variety of things. Some things are pretty common, and others are not. It's a nice assortment of stuff. Look who's got the steering wheel now, and look who's sitting in the passenger seat now. She asked me, she said, "Do you know where you're at now?" I said, "Yes." And she goes, "You want to drive?" Okay, so now we're at the Asian grocery store, and I'm gonna run in really quick and see if there's anything that I can sprout from the produce section for the garden. Well, I'm home now. It's actually the next day. I had a really good time spending the day with my mom. It was a lot of fun. I think I might have wore her out a little bit. She was definitely on the tired side by the time we got back to her house. And let me tell you, she was super excited when she found the papaya plants. She actually had 2 pretty decent sized trees that she lost during the polar vortex. So she was super excited because none of the seeds she has put out yet have come up yet. And the really cool thing is that today I actually put my papaya seed that I had pre-germinated in the house, actually put it into some soil today. And so hopefully in the next week or so, we'll see something topside on that one. Now without further ado, let me show y'all what I got yesterday. All right, so of course, this is the papaya plant. Mama Lai made sure that I came home with one of the 2 papaya plants that she grabbed. Yesterday, there was probably like a dozen or so papaya plants, and she's thinking that she should have grabbed more because there's probably none left today. So I got a papaya plant, and this is a Vietnamese papaya. That's what we were told. The tag simply says papaya doo-doo. And in case you didn't know, there are a lot of different varieties of papaya plants out there. And this little guy right here is a Malabar spinach. I've never actually tried it. Mama Lai said that this was one of her mom's favorite vegetables in Thailand, except they did not have the red stem. Their stems were only green. I've got the red stemmed here. Now this is a vine and it will just go crazy and grow all over the place. When I got home yesterday, I called Mama Lai and I said, I should have grabbed a second one, but that's okay. This one is a purple Thai bird's eye chili. And let's see if I can find one of them hiding in here. Oh, there's one of the little chilies right here. It's got gorgeous purple blooms. Let me spin this around so y'all can see. Find one that's open. Gorgeous, gorgeous little purple blooms. And that's about the size the chilies are going to be. I am not too sure about the heat level on this, but the color alone, I had to have it. The wind is super crazy right now. This plant right here, I am extremely excited about. This is a tree basil. From my understanding, they can get about 3 foot tall, and the stems get very, very woody. It smells kind of like a holy basil. Maybe not as strong as a holy basil, but it's got that smell. Now, I first heard about this watching Mark Wayne's on YouTube. He's a Thai food blogger, and they were eating some food in Thailand, and he looked at his wife and he said, "Ooh, I think this is made with tree basil." Immediately, I Googled tree basil and tried to find the seeds here in the States, and I have had the hardest time finding seeds. So you can imagine how excited I was when I found this guy. Now, when I found the tree basil, they were kind of off in the back on this table underneath the tree. And when I found them, I actually went, "Oh, Mama!" I called for my mom. And another lady came running to see what I had actually found. She was unfamiliar with the tree basil as well, and she was asking me, "Well, how do you use it?" And I said, "You know, right now this tree basil is extremely popular in Thailand from the different videos that I've seen." So I think she ended up getting one too, but my mom was unfamiliar with it. But she was like, "This smells really good." So it was just funny how this woman was kind of, I don't want to say following us around, but she was definitely keeping close eyes on what we were finding. I just thought it was funny. Now, since this is in the basil family, I'm going to come in and prune the top, which will make this plant get a lot bushier. We'll talk about that in another video. All right, I saved my absolute favorite for last. This is a very unique and rare find. The guy at the Thai nursery, he was so cool. So cool. We were talking about the different chili peppers, and I was asking him about some chili peppers that I wanted. He didn't have them. He was sold out. And I looked at him and I said, "What is your most unique chili pepper you've got?" And he said, "Well, stashed away, I have some black cobra chili peppers." Instantly, I was like, "Whoa, what does that have to have it?" I Googled it, and it is a chili pepper. It looks like, kind of like the Thai chili peppers, except they are solid black. So gorgeous. But check out the purple little blooms. Aren't those cute? And this one, I didn't notice it's got some blooms starting. It's got some blooms starting there. I did not notice it. What I find really super unique about this is the way the leaves look. They're kind of variegated in that purple color, purple and green. Absolutely gorgeous. So the other thing that I thought was really cool and unique about this plant is that its leaves and stems are fuzzy. Check that out. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, all the leaves and stems are fuzzy. This is a very unique plant. To me, this plant is very ornamental. If you lived in an HOA neighborhood that said you cannot grow food in your front yard, y'all, this plant right here would be pretty enough to put in your front yard. So it's extremely ornamental. Now, I don't know what the flavor is like. Mama Lai was not familiar with it either. So I did do a quick Google, and from my understanding, it's a medium heat, and the fruit is slightly bitter. So we will find out once this really starts fruiting, and we can do a taste test then. Now, everybody at both nurseries were really, really nice, and they were as helpful as they could be. And what I mean by that is they were slammed busy, both of them. There was so many people at both nurseries. It was unbelievable. And this is not a weekend. This is the middle of the week, the middle of the day, and they were extremely busy, both nurseries. Now, what I thought was really, really cool, the guy at the Thai nursery, he was extremely, extremely helpful. But when I asked him what was the most unique chili pepper he had there, and he told me about the black cobra, and he says, but I don't have them out here. So he actually went and pulled one from his private stash and sold it to me. And that to me is just super mega cool. Very, very cool. So I love shopping businesses like this, small businesses, small family-owned businesses that they're really about the customer. So yeah, it was a really great experience. Now, I had a lot of fun at both nurseries, and I am definitely looking forward to going back again. And if you're in the Houston area, I'd highly recommend trying out both nurseries. To see more great gardening videos just like this one, go ahead and click right here, and I'll meet y'all over there.